Hello and welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I'm redoing the voiceover on this fight because I didn't like the way it turned out the first time. But yeah, the first opponent for this week is Wally Ford, and Wally Ford hails from Half Rogue Ones. And let's get going. Spent the last day contemplating if I really wanted to do the voiceover for this, but here we are, so I'm doing it. I lose, that's the main reason why. Not that I'm against recording my losses, it's just this one in particular really just pissed me off because of the way I played. So yeah, let's get going. Why do I keep getting notifications that I'm losing stuff in Pokemon Go? What the hell? Anyways, I really do wish I could have brought Watt in for this team, but it is what it is. With that 29% dodge, Thrawn's gonna get a lucky dodge. The lucky bastard. Get it? Lucky. Sorry, I'll see myself out. It wasn't funny. No, he gets like a lucky dodge right as I was about to kill him, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it'd be like that. I didn't want to kill you anyways, man. It's not that big of a deal. The fight's more of a negligible kind of thing, me worrying about it. It's like the only lucky dodge Thrawn had the entire fight. So I'll take it. You know, throughout, at least in between the time I did the second and third part of this recording, like for the footage, he attacked and cleared my ground defenses pretty handily, except for several drops. I can't remember how many, I had to like count it up, but he had several drops across my defenses, which was nice to see, but that didn't mean much obviously because I I still lost. But yeah, okay. Now it's just Lord Vader versus these people. Kylo and the Night Sisters. Pretty soon Doc is gonna die. I don't remember when, but she does. But yeah. There goes Daka. Now it's just Kylo versus Lord Vader, basically. Yep, and there goes Sister. Night Sister Zombie, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know what I was trying to say the first time. It wasn't Night Sister Zombie, though. Now it's just Granddad versus Grandson. And, there we go. Yippee. When I was out and about doing stuff Friday night, so I was recording a couple fights here, a couple fights there, and that's why, at least for the first two parts, I'll have to pause the recording to allow the footage to catch up so I don't have it completely desynced. That's why I'm re-recording this, because it got really desynced from everything and I didn't like it. Like voiceover and footage-wise, it just wasn't lining up right. And I should be getting better at that by now, you would think, but I don't. I haven't. Maybe one day I will be better at it, but it'll take time and effort. Or a better computer, so that way I can run a software program that lets me record the voiceover while watching the footage without having to pull it up and like Windows Movie Maker to watch it and do the voiceover through VSDC. You know, just yeah. I don't have anything else to say about that. Like I said, I have tried VSDC's like recording, like it's a voiceover like recorder in the past. Well, it lets you watch the video, but it didn't work, so I had to obviously go back to this method, the original method that I was doing. But yeah, and no fleets. There will be no fleets in this fight. I did get to his fleets, yes, but because I got so tilted against one of his teams in the back zone, it just completely spiraled out of control, and I said, nah, I'm not gonna... I recorded the fights, but I cut it from the footage, so no thank you. Once we get to his back squad zone in the team that I get completely tripped up on, I'll better explain. Okay, now it's just Gucci Palp versus some Legends characters and the OG Palpatine. I really do wish they'd bring out more Legends characters. I really like that. It'd be really cool. Okay, now in a second I gotta flip. I gotta pull up the next part of the footage, so that way I don't completely screw it up again. Okay, now we're gonna go up against the Qui-Gon Jinn team. Yay, fun. Are we all excited to see another Qui-Gon fail? I mean, what? Qui-Gon fail? Never. No, it is a Qui-Gon fail. Anakin blaps away at all my, I almost said bounty hunters, all my Bad Batch, and I lost. Fun times, right? No, not really. It is what it is. Okay, well that'd be why, because Anakin one shot Hunter and Echo and then turned around and destroyed Wreckers. So yeah, go in Wampa whenever we find them in the listing. Any day now. There we go. There's Wampa. Eventually I'll give Wampa his Omicron, but it won't be anytime soon. Like I said in the last video, I need to get Juhani hers first. I was trying to think of who it was. I'm like, who did I see? You would think I can keep track of these things, but nope. Not at all. Thank you, Anakin, from dying from the dots. Now, this Jedi Knight Revan team, I wasn't entirely sure how to contend with it because of the fact that if I did Sith Trio, they'd focus down Trio, obviously. I could have maybe done Iden, maybe, possibly. I don't know. But I was getting flustered. Not terribly flustered, not as flustered as I will be in a short bit, but flustered nonetheless. Any day now, I'm gonna pick the team. Any day. Maybe sometime soon. Maybe. 262, that was a speed. Okay, because I'm on the first recording, I thought I said 262, but I wasn't 100% sure. But rewatching it again, yeah, 262 speed on Jedi Knight Revan is ridiculously slow. This guy has less 25 speed mods than I do. And obviously, you know, a Galactic Legend on me because he has Rey, but yeah. Any day now. There we go, there's some life in you. Finally figured out what team we're gonna use, huh? No, I shouldn't have used gas here. I probably could have gotten away with using Iden. Because I could have focused down Revan first. And then death marked him to ensure he didn't get revived by Jolie. But the ability of hindsight is a lot better. Excuse me. Not better, it's beneficial. That's the word I was thinking of. I don't know why I thought better was the word I was looking for. No, it was beneficial. Stupid dude. Okay. Big Z's gone. Now we gotta get through his savior. There goes Savior War. Lord. Ow, I popped my jaw. Was not trying to do that. It'd be lovely if it didn't pop again. Okay. Now we're gonna pull up his fleets. Not Echo, Executor, Chimera, and the Resistance. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna test out my Omicron Savage. I probably could have done this solo, but I didn't really want to fail with Savage, so I'm like, I'll give him some Sith. I really didn't have any plans on using elsewhere anyways. So yeah. Apparently people thought that Savage was bugged because he's getting protection recovery. I think the problem is the wording of the Omicron text, because the text is like, it says Savage, his allies. It says Sith allies. All the Sith allies gain 4% health steal and offense and max of 40%, and recover 15% health and protection. I imagine the thing is he counts himself as a Sith ally, is why he's getting protection recovery. That's my thought. I could be entirely wrong, or it could be bugged. I don't really know. But yeah, I really wanted to give it a try instead of leaving on defense this time. And it worked out. 56 banners against a 5th brother lead Inquisitor team is nice. And then for this next fight, as I hit the stupid boom arm, we're going to go up against the Grand Inquisitor and the sisters. Yeah, except for second sister, whoever's the pilot, whichever one. I think it's the second sister, right? Whatever, this guy's guild will be happy whenever the new territory battle comes out, because since he, actually worked on the Inquisitors, he'll be able to help them with the whatever battle they have for them in the new territory battles, obviously, is what I mean. I thought about working on them before Jabba came out, but yeah, no, I'll just go for Jabba instead of Rey. Like I said, yeah, I bashed his requirements. They weren't too horribly bad, but I'd rather have a character that's beneficial for a new territory battle instead of a galactic legend that you have to mod heavily, like really specifically for LSGO. And I already have plenty of teams I can use in LSGO to benefit the guild there, But we'll see how the new territory battle turns out, I guess, as time wears on. And luckily, with the final opponent for this week, I recorded everything in one go, so I don't have to worry about switching between the files for the footage. I can just do it all in one go instead of having gotta pause the recording here, and then here, and here, and here, as it makes it a lot easier on myself. But anyways, now we're gonna do some old JMK versus Rey fun. Aren't we all just super excited? Probably not. Alrighty. We're immediately going to go for R2 out the gate. There goes R2. Goodbye. There goes really want his stupid buffs to be boosting the team, so I just wanted him gone. Okay. Trying to think of what to say, but I'm not entirely sure what to say. It's a weird conundrum, isn't it? You don't know what you're going to talk about when you record. Well, no, not all the time, because I don't have scripts for these things. If I did, it probably would be beneficial, but at the same time, no. No. Okay. Someone is knocking on my door and I really don't know why. Either to be a dork or to ask me something, but I'm not entirely sure which. I guess I could go see what is knocking. Got my Rosie here to talk to me. Sorry, I'm like trying to turn back towards the mic. Oh, where are you going, Rose? You gonna lay down? Okay, she's gonna lay down on my bed. Oh Lord, I can't wait for her to get out of heat. It'll be lovely. Hopefully that's sooner rather than later. Okay. Nute's gonna steal more banners. Because of the stupid sabotage. I almost knocked my drink all over my desk and that would have been really bad. I would have been extremely annoyed with myself. Okay, there goes Nute. I was trying to think of who the hell it was. Now for this fight, this is another one I probably shouldn't have used. I probably shouldn't have used Iden here. I probably could have gone away with like Grievous or someone else, but no, I go with Iden because stupidity, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, really. But yeah, I could have kept Iden for the back row, and it would have probably been more beneficial for me. I mean, yes, this team has tripped me up in the past, but since I've changed my defensive plans and all that and everything, I have to be more, I guess, I have to think ahead a little bit more about what I'm going to use where and all that, but in the moment of doing recordings, I don't think ahead, I kind of just do. Because then if I think ahead, then there'll be long pauses in the footage and all that crap. Because if I kept Iden, I could have used her against the Mon Mothma team, or the BAM team maybe, or even the Tuskens. So I probably would have used gas against this Iden team. What are you up to, Rosie? Huh? You'll be fine. You can chill in here for a few minutes, okay? Once I get done with this, you can go back out, alright, pretty girl? She thinks she's missing something out in the rest of the house. I don't know what it is. But let the failures begin. Excuse me. Sorry. Actually, I was thinking about failures. Oh god, okay, thank god. I had actually the... For some reason, VSDC auto-selects the laptop's microphone. Even though my microphone is plugged into it, it likes to select the laptop's microphone as the default one. So I have to always make sure I switch from it to the microphone I have plugged in, so it records the audio properly. But yeah, isn't that just a fun coinkydink? Not coinkydink, it's more of a nuisance, really. It's just, it is what it is. Okay. The only character I'm going to kill on this team is going to be Death Trooper, because Magma's going to die, and because of the Datacron that this team has with the protection and health recovery, whenever they start off with like 3 or less buffs, they on top of the healing from Iden, it was just a mess to contend with. There goes B2, now it's just Grievous versus them. I was hoping I could get Shore out the way, so that way if it, I lost and Shore was dead, it would just be Iden alone, but that ain't gonna happen. Those triple taps from her basic are really gonna mess with my capabilities of beating these two. And I believe that's the end. Yep, that is the end of Grievous. Fun times indeed. Not really. Okay, now we're going for Dash, or are we going for the Tuskens? Okay, now we're going for Dash. Also, in between, the hour and a half in between. Good lord, I cannot get my thoughts straight. In between the footage, there was an hour and a half gap. In that time, he attacked and completely decimated my ground squads. So that was really cool of him. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it, bud. But he struggled on several teams up north, and a couple, my Lord Vader and Jedi Knight, not Jedi Knight Luke, my CLS team down south. Yeah. But he did really, really good. Having, I guess, the money to have more teams than me is why he was able to win. Okay, the reason why I say money is because his SWGOH.GG, he's only been connected to that website since 2019. I know it's only 2 years less than I've been playing, since I've been connected to that website. But my opponent, the final opponent for this week, is also joined in 2019, so. And my final opponent also has another Galactic Collection on me, but yeah. Hopefully the picture makes sense. I'm just saying it's likely he wailed. But that's just my thought. I could be completely, off, just completely wrong on that assumption. But anyways, he did put up a good defense. It was really good defense, honestly. It made me think. I couldn't just let me just blast through this and then call it good. No, I'd actually think about what I was gonna do, where, and all that fun stuff. And now we're gonna go for do we go for Mon Mothma or no? I'm gonna go with I don't think we did. No, we're gonna start with the failures on the Tuskens. This is where the fun begins, and this is where my patience went out the door with this guy's defenses. Because I spent the entire 5 minutes trying to beat this team, and I failed. because I didn't get the courage lined up from the heals at the right times to get the bomb to kill off at least Shaman. And I also had no idea. I wasn't entirely like up to date on how the Tusken Ami worked. I knew how it worked kind of, but I don't have it, so I didn't really like bother trying to learn all the ins and outs of it. But this fight showcased it to me, and now I know how to deal with it. That is, if I ever run into an opponent with one again. I probably should look to see if my opponents have those beforehand, so I can have a team set back for it. Instead of being like, what do I have to kill it? Which is kind of what happened here. But no, this fight right here is the reason why I'm not going to show fleets. Because I go full tilt after this fight. And in my Executor mirror, I took in the Slave One instead of the Razor Crest in the starting lineup. So that wasn't a smart move. So I lost the Executor mirror. I beat his Chimera and his Resistance fleets, but I just went full tilt, and I just don't care to show not resistance to fleet battles. It would be not beneficial, not worthwhile really to watch me fail an Executor mirror whenever I could have beaten whenever I could have beaten it, you know. But I was so tilted from this fight. I just no, I'm not going to. It's already going to be a lengthy video, so I don't really need to make it any longer than it needs to be. Okay. But yeah, like I said, it's going to go the whole 5 minutes. And I have not a whole lot else to say about that. Rosie, do you have anything to add? Do you have anything to add, Rosie Rose? You got anything to add? Can you tell anyone anything? Huh? I guess Rosie has nothing to add at the moment. But I think she's wanting out of my room, so give me a moment. I guess she thought she was missing something. I have no idea. Okay. Now that she's back out, I don't have to worry about her barking or whining, which is normal dog stuff. And now, let's get to watch the rest of this lovely fun footage. I did contemplate like cutting out this fight because of how, long and how much wasted footage this actually is of 5 minutes of just, the 501st failing to kill anyone outside of the Tusken Raider the entire time. But, I feel like, I know this was the catalyst for my failure. Like, this fight was the catalyst for my failure. So, I'm just going to leave it be. Okay. Oh, don't want to do anything with the footage there. Phone? I hit something on my laptop and I was trying to right click on my laptop for something no thank you. Please don't. Okay. We're almost done with this fight. Don't worry, guys. It's almost over. 5 minutes of pain and misery and suffering. I am Batman. That didn't even sound like Batman. Good lord. Okay then. Okay. There we go. There's one fight that caused me to go full tilt. But, there's a big but. Now that I know how to deal with it, I'm gonna go back in and kill it properly. After a few fails of trying to understand why the Tusken Raider wouldn't die. Maybe. Or was just while I don't even know what I was doing. I had my phone's still recording obviously, but I think I was like doing something so I wasn't actually looking at the game. But eventually, and I do mean eventually, I will get there we go. Okay. But, now that we got Tusken Shaman out the way immediately, we can focus on or whatever that was his name pronounced. And once he is dead, I'm gonna spend a few seconds trying to figure out why the summoned one keeps respawning, and then whenever it clicks, it'll click pretty fast, and then I'll figure out. See, that should have. I was like, why isn't the fight over? And we're gonna kill that summoned one, and then he comes back. I'm like, why is he not just dying? And this is the moment it clicks. I'm like, oh, I need to kill him at the same time. Yeah, I'm a genius. And there we go. Only like 10 seconds later, I got it killed. So yeah, I felt stupid whenever I realized I needed to kill them both at the same time, and then it clicked. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I don't attack any other teams. Well, I do. I try to attack and kill Iden with a First Order team for whatever stupid reason. That'll be up in a second. Any day now. Yeah, here we go. I also need to pull the game back up so I can explain what teams he dropped fights on. Because I will be talking about that in lieu of showing fleets. These fleet fights would have been an extra 5, 6, 7 minutes longer. And this video is already going to be long enough as it is. Didn't want to make it longer. Okay. I wonder if my current opponent does know anything. The answer is still no. Okay. Whatever. If I had maybe kept Kylo Ren unmasked, not Kylo Ren unmasked, I have Kylo Ren unmasked in here, idiot. If I had kept the OG Kylo Ren instead of First Order Officer, I could have maybe had won this one because of the healing immunity from Kylo's basic. It may have helped me win, but as you can see, I took him out, and this is going to cause me to fail even more. So, you know, it is what it is. Learning experiences are always better than not learning anything new at all, I guess. Okay. Once the First Order officer dies, I'm gonna forfeit out of the match because I really just didn't care at this point. And while this wraps up in a second, I am gonna get the game ready so I can talk. Yep, there we go. Okay, but yeah, I did try to attack the Mon Mothma team off camera. I didn't record it. I don't know why I say off camera, you know? Not on camera, it's recorded on my phone. But anyways, he dropped several fights. Like I said, he dropped a fight on my Darth Malgus team, my Darth Vader team, and my Darth Revan team. And he also dropped fights on, like I said, my CLS and my Lord Vader. And of all the teams in the back zone he dropped a fight on were my Geos. So yeah. Good job, Wally. You won. Hopefully you do okay. I panicked a little bit there because I thought I accidentally closed VSDC. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all, I don't know when, in a couple days, however long it takes me to get around to recording the final fight for this week, or the second week. But yeah, I'll catch you all next time.